The city of Madison is not set up to allow everyone an equal shot being involved in democracy.
That's according to a city task force that looked into Madison's government structure for 2 years. Amy Reed joins us now to explain who is most impacted by this. Amy?
The task force found this most directly impacts communities of color and lower income populations. But the member of the group that I spoke to said if we care about the health of our democracy, we should all pay attention to the results. The whole of Madison may be greater than the sum of its parts, though one might argue not all parts are being counted.
There are people who do not have equal access to democratic processes and institutions because of the way it is, the status quo. If we see that as being a problem, then yes.
Justice Castaneda has spent the last 2 years of his life researching Madison with the task force on the structure of city government. They found what's in place now isn't working for everyone, especially communities of color and lower income groups.
The majority of decisions are made by a very small group of people at the end of the day. And that was kind of one of the things that we saw as being very alarming, that this is done in the veneer of representation or representative democracy, and it's actually doing the opposite.
They found ways to help change that. For one, the more than 100 boards, commissions, and committees should be restructured. And two, alders should be full-time, with districts redrawn from 20 to 10.
To be effectively and aggressively engaged in your district's business, it requires a lot more. It's not a part-time thing.
The cost for the change would be between $1 and $2 million a year, which the mayor isn't sure she could get behind, saying to us there might be less costly methods of bettering representation. Castaneda said there are lots of ideas the task force gave the city to help.
It's about health of democracy. It's about, do we believe in democracy and do we believe in these institutions and processes? And if we do, and the health of them matter to us, then we should care about the fact that a significant part of our population does not have access to these processes.
If we did change the number of alders, that would require a public vote. In order to get there, it would have to pass council. Mayor Rhodes Conway isn't sure there's enough support for that, but citizens could get it on the ballot with enough signatures.
Amy Reed reporting tonight. Amy, thank you.